The Apollo 17 mission was targeted to explore the Valley of Taurus Littoral. We had additional days in lunar orbit for reconnaissance and observations of lunar features. There were specific targets, but they were geological targets.
The crew's first duty is to offload equipment from the lunar module. This includes the 460-pound Lunar Roving Vehicle, or LRV. Developed at a cost of $38 million to operate in the low-gravity vacuum of the moon, the LRV enables the two astronauts to travel across its surface at a maximum speed of 8 miles per hour.
Obviously, we were paying attention to the driving, making sure we didn't damage the lunar rover on a rock or in a crater or something like that, that you didn't hit it so hard that the front end fell off or something like that. So having two pairs of eyes looking out was important, in addition to the fact that I was trying to make sure that I was understanding what the geology was in the Valley of Taurus Littoral.
During their 3-day mission, the rover helped Schmitt and Cernan collect over 240 pounds of lunar rock and dirt, more than on any other Apollo mission.
I think all of the astronauts were aware of the value, scientific value of the lunar samples. I certainly was, being professionally involved in their analysis, and remain so today. When we came to a site that we had planned to stop at, I would get off the rover first and wander around and do reconnaissance, trying to figure out, okay, what is important here, what might not be important, and add that to the tasks that had already been decided would be undertaken at that site. Then we would go into our sampling mode. And once you decided what you're going to sampling, then that was fairly automatic because we had trained to do these various tasks for so long and so frequently.
Schmitt and Cernan's exploration of the moon's impact craters using the LRV provides astronomers with vital insights into the history of our planet's closest cosmic neighbor.
It turns out most of that cratering history occurred a long time ago, billions of years ago. And with that knowledge, we realized that the moon was recording the history of the solar system.